pie in the sky forex strategy dished out another setup for us. Okay, we were served. Okay, so this is week 11 that we're in right now. So if these yellow lines, they divide my weeks just to get it out there. So this is week 10. Okay, so looking at week 10, what do we see? We see that we traded higher than week 9. So the probabilities of a buy setup are really good, right? Okay, this was my point of interest right here. Okay, what happens on Friday? On Friday, price trades higher than the high of Thursday, right? Another confirmation that we're looking for buys. Okay, this right here, this rectangle right here is my point of interest. Okay, it was at the body of this 4 hour, but on the 1 hour, I made it smaller to fit my risk appetite, and we'll get to that. Okay, so Friday trades higher than Thursday. So on Monday, we're looking for buys, and that is what happened. And now onto the 1 hour time frame. What is it we see? Okay, when we take the Fibonacci tool, very overrated tool, but very helpful. Okay, we see that we have an order block at the 0.382 level, right? We have an order block, not just any order block, an order block that price is yet to tamper with. Price is yet to retrace to that order block. It's untouched until 12, or what time is this? Until 10 a.m. London session. Okay, London session comes. I identify special divergence. Okay, so it's an order block, a special divergence. Market structure is telling us that we're in a buy. My 200 EMA is in my point of interest. I'm aiming for 1 to 2, right? I'm in. Okay, I got in 12 o'clock. I was in, guys. 12 o'clock I took the setup. It didn't hit my target on the same day, but once price got here, one of my tricks, one of my hacks is that when the trading day is coming to a conclusion and I'm still in the trade, I take my stop loss to break even. I don't play those games. Okay, stop loss to break even. Break even is a win. Okay, that's how I see it. So Tuesday comes, it takes my take profit. It hits my take profit target. It's a win. A nice 1 to 2. This happened at 5 o'clock my time zone. Fed Powell was running his mouth. Okay, and then this happened. But fortunately, we already took the win. And even if we didn't, it was break even, like I said. So this was Monday's setup. This is Friday's setup. London session setup. Beautiful 1 to 2 that me and the team caught. Okay, I do have a runner running because it's news and it's Friday. I leave runners on Friday. Okay, it is in profit. I'll close it at 5, no matter where it is. At 5, I'm done trading on Friday. So why did I take this setup? Okay, to understand why I took the setup, we have to look at last week. Okay, these yellow lines divide my weeks. Okay, week 10. This is week 10. We are currently in week 11. Week 10 trades higher than the high of week 9, right? That tells me we're bullish. Okay, we trade higher than the high of week 9 on Friday. That means on week 11, I'm interested in buys, all right? But then something happens. Fed Powell runs his mouth, talking about they're gonna raise interest rates, keep them high for a little longer and whatnot. So price smacks down, right? And comes down. I was interested in a buy here, but I did not take it because I did not like this momentum. Okay. I really pay attention to momentum. Okay. But then come Wednesday, I was very attentive on Wednesday. And this is what I wanted to see. I didn't want price to trade lower than week 10's low, and it did not. And then came Thursday. Thursday trades higher than Wednesday. Okay. That immediately tells me, Dave, from now on, you're looking for buys on Friday. Friday comes and I'm interested in buy. We get a buy from the 0.382 level. Okay. This is my point of interest, this rectangle. But why is this my point of interest right here? This is the 1 hour time frame, if you haven't recognized. In this rectangle, there's a fresh order block. Okay. Price comes back into that order block, I take the buy. What else is close to my point of interest? My 200 EMA. Okay, so it's an order block, it's a 200 EMA, and we're in bullish market structure because Thursday traded above Wednesday. So if I take my Fibonacci tool from the low of Thursday to the high of Thursday, we find our 0.382 level in our point of interest. Okay, there's a swing low just below the 382 level, so that's where my point of interest starts. Okay, from here to here, exactly by the swing low, right? There's an order block. Market structure is telling us we're bullish. My 200 EMA is also in my point of interest, and I've identified special divergence. Took the buy for 1 to 2. This is the second setup I took on Friday, right? The last one only take 2 setups a day. I first want to bring to your attention how much liquidity is floating around in this week, right? This is week 11. When daily highs are close to each other, they're near each other, it is a strong zone of liquidity. I call it easy liquidity for the bankers and market makers. Okay, so we see these highs of this week were really close to each other. Okay, hence I was not looking for sell, even though this week was a selling week. Okay, I was not looking for sells at any of these swing highs, not even this one. Okay, because on Thursday last week and Tuesday is basically equal highs, and we know above equal highs there's liquidity. Okay, to be honest, I didn't think this trade would come to fruition, but it did. I had my point of interest over here, and I'd like to explain why. On this day, which was Wednesday the 23rd, okay, 1st of March, last week, price trades lower than Tuesday. Okay, price trades lower than Tuesday. It breaks structure. All right, in my point of interest, have a look what we have. We have an order block, an untapped order block, right? Price hasn't fiddled with it. What else do we have on Tuesday? We have what some traders call a breaker block. Okay, and this is the opening price of the day, all right, of Tuesday, opening price. So this is a strong zone. I've identified a strong zone. Price comes up, it takes liquidity. Okay, south side liquidity, stop losses were here. What else is here? Buy orders, right? People, retail traders saw price go up here with a lot of momentum. They saw this momentum, and they had FOMO. They didn't want to miss out on the free ride. Momentum really fools a lot of people. but it comes into my point of interest after grabbing good liquidity and it turns around. Okay, so my confirmation was special divergence. Okay, I identified special divergence at 3 o'clock. Okay, special divergence was identified. I took the sell. I didn't take this sell on my funded accounts because on my funded accounts I do not trade news. I took this setup on my personal accounts, right? 122, beautiful trade. My take profit was just above my 200 EMA because I believe that it's not easy for price to just trade through the EMA unless there was fundamentals. In this case, there was fundamentals today, and yeah, this was the trade, the last one of the week. Three setups were presented during my trading time. I think I would have had like 6 setups this week if I traded Asian session, but I do not trade Asia session. Overall, it's been a good week. It was a 30,000 US dollars made this week. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you feel like your time was well spent. Kindly also check me out on socials at pieinthesky.strategy. If you want to learn more about special divergence and how to utilize the dollar index to increase your probability of executing a winning trade, you can check out my course, link in the description below. In the course, I teach everything about my strategy. It's the only strategy I use, and I leave no stone unturned. Full transparency, and you'll definitely learn something. You can also check out my psychology course where I teach advanced trading rules that fix the psychological challenges that traders come across. And if you're in search for a trusted broker, check out the broker I use for my personal accounts. Link in the description below. They're regulated, no hassles, super low spreads, zero swaps, 0% commissions, instant withdrawals, and you can even withdraw on the weekends. Until next time, guys, always remember the pie in the sky is profit at first bite.